You.
You should, like, try another character.
Yeah, I suppose I can do that.
I think,
More
oh,
cool
okay.
free games, yeah!
.com, let's go check it out now, guys.
Oh no, battery. Gotta
Oh,
fix
no.
that. So, like, I'm gonna do continue. I'm gonna see what happens.
Okay.
But first, I'm gonna plug in my computer.
Alright.
Yeah. And then I'm also going to turn down the volume even more. Because that is just obnoxious. Alright. Got battery. Got continue. Don't fail me now. Hey, it's saved. Alright then.
Okay, now that I've calmed down a little bit more.
Yeah,
So yeah, Zaktan, like, we read this book. I realized I never finished, like, the book story. Basically, I went to the post office, it wasn't there, so I had to, like, email the guys, and then bring, they were generous enough to be like, okay, we'll give you they'll give you they'll give me a free shipping, and so basically it was just 5p, and then they sent it over.
It's not
and
free.
It was. The second time was free.
But, like, you know, 5p is not free.
Well, 5p is, like, you know, well, if you're gonna say that, is anything free? I mean, really,
it's
just
free
think
if it's
about-
$0 and 0 cents and 0p. Also, I just got screwed over.
So what if I'm at level 22 isn't so bad, I will return.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah, so the accent that I just did reminded me of when we read through the '06 books.
Oh, that was fun.
See, we're still kind of doing that, but we read through Legacy of Evil first.
Yep, when we did, like, voice acting.
And
Quote
I gave
unquote.
Zaktan, like, this hick voice.
Amazing. And, like,
Oh, I think it was
Vezok was
just-
just, like, super emotionless.
Yeah, Vezok was like Christopher Walken. Basically, he was just like, I want to kill Vizon.
Amazing.
Vizon, please.
That's pretty much all Vezok is. He's all about, like, killing Vezon. That's,
Yeah,
like,
basically.
his thing. Okay, come on.
That's what I really liked about, like, that recent Island of Doom movie that came out, is that
Are we doing
they had,
shout-outs
like,
here?
special... Yeah, shout out, man. That was an awesome series. We watched it and it was hilarious.
It was very good. Okay, you know what? Screw this.
It was great.
I'm not doing this.
Oh.
Forget you, Zaktan.
No.
I just don't know what to do. It's like 3. That's like way too hard. With only
Yeah.
3 lives. I'm gonna do it one more time.
Yeah, and basically they're just like the dialogue in it was hilarious. It just really brought me back to like the books and like what it was like reading the. Oh, you got wrecked. Sorry.
Too many people. Too much chaos.
I think this game like makes you relate to Zaktan more on a like annoyed level with every single living being that exists.
Yep. Where's my Nui blaster to cheat in this game?
Well, there's no cheating in this one.
I'm gonna do another character. Let me see.
Try Avok.
Avok. What does he do? More strength, more agility, less speed, less intelligence. I wonder. Hey! New character, same level.
Alright, let's go.
So, well, like,
That was Avok
just
had like
damage.
Avok had a generic like my 10th of a male American voice. He's just
Yeah.
like, Zaktan, you need to listen to me now.
Avok is super bland. Which
Yeah,
is kind
Avok's
of
like,
it's kind of true to life in the character.
no, I don't think Avok's bland.
He's not the most interesting, that's for sure.
Well, he's the least broken out of all of them, you could say.
Broken.
But come on, the Piraka are pretty broken.
Like, in what way are you talking
They-
about?
Just the fact that they're the Skakdi, like what happened to the Skakdi in the story. Like they are.
Zaktan is broken and Vezok is broken.
Vezok is broken.
But like, if you're going by the Skakdi thing, Avok is too.
Okay. I guess Avok just is like...
This
much-
game!
Whoa, look how cool that picture is. It's
That
like,
is a pretty cool picture, actually.
it's like the over-the-shoulder look. He's like, heck yeah.
Yeah, I'm so cool.
I'm so cool.
I'll be Radak.
Yeah, I also really like Raidak too. It's like, I like all the Piraka, don't get me wrong, but I have preferable ones. I don't know about you.
Not really.
I know that LJ, like, this is a secret thing I'm gonna tell you guys.
Oh boy.
LJ actually really likes Zaktan. He's like his favorite, but he hates Thok. He doesn't like Thok. Thok is like his least favorite.
What's wrong with Thok?
I think it's his lack of character and just...
I think I'm bad at this game. I don't think I'm making it to the Piraka Attack MLGs, Viper. I don't think that's in my destiny.
Yeah, I think, So do you want to continue that?
I'll do it again, yeah. Why not? We're having a fun conversation. We'll go until it dries up.
One more time.
How long have we been going for? Do you even know?
Nope.
Let me check the run time. I'll be back in a second.
I think the conversation, like, was a bit bland for most
34 minutes. No, that was fun.
We can always do it again, though.
Let's keep going for 6 more minutes.
Alright. So yeah, like, I feel like Thok and Hakan kind of like, they tread a very similar path. Like, I know the Piraka, they all go down the same path, but it's like, Thok and Hakan, like, stead like the exact same footprints. They just act differently.
And what is this footprint that they create?
Well, they're both like secretly treacherous. But I mean, like like slimy, secretly treacherous. They're like, and even saying that is, you know, it's like, well, all the Piraka do that. And it was just like, yeah, but they do it especially. They're like the worm tongue of the Piraka.
But Viper, all the Piraka are the same, don't you know?
Zaktan's the same.
No, I'm making a joke about like this stupid argument. It's like, oh, the Piraka suck because they're all the same, and the Baraki are so much more distinct and like well developed.
When you look at it from a sets perspective, then yeah, they are the same.
I don't care about sets. I do not care about sets, literally at all.
Yeah, like people like Raidak is like. I always feel like Raidak is like Raidak, Zaktan. Oh, like Raidak, Zaktan, and I can't remember. I can't even remember the Piraka names.
Vezok, Hakan, Raidak, Zaktan, Thok, and
okay, it was Zaktan, Raidak, and Avak. That was the ones I was thinking of. Yeah, those guys. I mean, and Vezok to some extent too, but I feel like Vezok. I feel like Vezok is like, oh, you're playing Hakan.
Yep. Here's a question: can the Matoran?
You almost get wrecked almost immediately.
Can the Matoran fall into the lava?
No.
That sucks.
That'd be cheating.
No, it wouldn't. That'd be lava, proper lava physics. People fall in, they die.
I feel like Raidak is like he's incredibly impatient, a lot like Vezok, but the thing is that Raidak is like, I don't know, there's just something like, obviously there's certain Piraka which you hardly know anything about, like Raidak is one of them, Thok is one of them.
We need a story serial detailing their deep inner struggle.
Yeah, you just get this vibe that Raidak like kind of like it has like a I say he cares a lot more than he comes across as. Like, there's this one line in the book where it's like, he actually, like registers the behaviors of all of them. Like, there's this one scene where, I don't know if it's Avak or Thok or both of them, but they're, like, walking to Mangaya, and they're like, Man, Mangaya! And Avak or Thok is like, man, Zaktan's been incredibly grouchy, and then Raidak's just like, yeah, he's a lot more grouchy than he used to be, like, as if like he had been around Zaktan long enough and had observed him enough, but had just kept this to himself this entire time.
Interesting.
Instead of like mouthing off to all the Piraka like Thok and Hakan do, they're just like, oh, look at me, I'm the best.
Yeah, Hakan and Thok aren't really like the brightest.
Raidak just kind of does it. He's just like that one scene where Hakan is just watching as like everything's unfolding, and Raidak just like sneaks up behind him and picks him up.
That's one of my favorite moments.
Oh, it was hilarious.
Yeah, that's a
he just
comedy
picks him up. He's like, let go of me. And he's like, fine. And he throws him right. He throws him out.
So I guess all I needed to progress was Hakan and the 3-way power up, and like I'm
All you needed
just
to do
wrecking.
was cheat with Hakan.
It's not cheating.
Oh, you got destroyed by Malika.
Yeah, I did. I didn't realize there was a door like in the entryway there. There's so many entrances you have to watch.
Yeah, yeah. It's like you get like 6 sometimes. And you're like, oh gosh, and all of them are like pouring Matoran. And you're like, wow, too much for me.
It's crazy.
Yeah, but Raidak just kind of does stuff. He's definitely like, I can understand why, you know, the Dark Hunters would choose Raidak as a Dark Hunter.
Totally.
So he just does stuff. He doesn't say anything. That's one of the questions I had for like, I don't know if Greg would know the answer or anything, or if it's just like a self-assumption.
Greg knows all the answers. Greg makes the answers.
You know, it's like, why did they come from the Dark Hunters? Because it's like, it feels like the Shadow Ones kind of was wasting his time. Like, especially with like with a lot of them, it's like they proved themselves, but the one person that didn't prove himself is Zaktan, and he ruined it.
You are right.
He caused them all to like revolt, but apart from Avak, he didn't tell Avak, which is hilarious.
Why was that like a thing? Like it was always weird to me that Avak was like gone from that.
As far as I know, it's that. Oh my god,
that was a lot of Baltas. Man.
They're like charge.
Balta army.
Every day I'm shuffling. It's a shuffle army.
Wow, just wow.
Every day I'm shanking Hakan.
Man.
Seriously, they just, like, the way they move, it's like, it's a really innocent, like, it's innocent, but at the same time it's like, I want to shank you.
Wow. Hey, shield. I'm getting, like, really lucky with power-ups ever since I switched to Hakan.
Maybe Hakan's just lucky, that's how he's lived for so long.
Yeah, because otherwise he's kind of stupid. Hakan makes bad decisions.
Hakan is like that one guy that you know that's like says he's all great, and then all you ever see him do is mess up.
Like LJ? No, I'm kidding. Okay,
this is hot up now. This is the final stage.
This is the final stage. It's like Onu Kodo with like the gemstones.
Yeah, it's like Hakan is like that guy who just like he says all these like how great he is at things, and then whenever you see him try and do something, he just fails at it miserably.
So like Kai. On air, am I right? Oh no, I'm dead.
Yeah, Hakan's like, I'm gonna get the mask of life for all of you, and it's like,
yeah, no. You ain't getting anything, Hakan. You're a complete scrub.
And then out of everyone, it's like Zaktan who comes over and he's just like, so where's the mask of life, huh?
Yeah, that mask belongs to me. And like Hakan would always try to fight Zaktan and he'd get destroyed.
Yeah.
Let's be real here.
He's like, I'ma fight you and wreck you, and Zaktan's just like, please just go away.
I cannot believe you got Hakan instead of Zaktan when you had the chance.
No, it's like when he's like come at me in the comics, it's like Zaktan is so fed up of him like bragging, he just wants to punch his face in.
I completely understand. Hey, level cool.
It's like, I don't know. I'm thinking of like a situation in real life which would lead to something like, it's like that kid at school that's like, no one talks to him, he's like really nerdy, and then this jock guy comes up to him and he's just like, messing him around and talking crap to him.
And then he just destroys him. Yeah, I know, right? That's kind of like Zaktan. He's weird, he's quirky, he keeps to himself. And like nobody really knows what to make of him, but like he's really crazy strong and frightening.
He's terrifying.
Yeah.
He's eloquent and terrifying.
And that's why Zaktan was a good villain.
It's like, well, he was a pretty generic villain when you put him in comparison to a lot of the other villains that are out there in the media, but
not in Bionicle.
In Bionicle, it was just, there was something about like Zaktan would say he wasn't. Hello?
I think there's a little bit of call lag.
Sorry. Yeah, there's something about Zaktan, it's like, Pterodax is, you know, he's the big bad, Everybody knows this. If you don't, then what are you doing?
Spoiler alert! Pterodax is the big bad!
Spoiler
Whoa!
If you don't know that, then you what are you doing here?
Get out of the fandom.
Get out of here!
Damn.
No.
Whoa! What the heck? Oh,
Stop!
I don't even have my 3-way power up either.
Oh, Hakan's like, oh god.
Yeah, I'm dead. Look at this. Getting pinned
Oh,
down.
lag is real.
Oh, hey, 3-way. Perfect time. Anyway, what were you saying?
No, it's like Zaktan. He's like the haha, I'm evil kind of person, but it's like he's also like incredibly weird.
Yeah.
It's like usually they're like they people always try to go with like the charismatic villain who's like haha, I'm really evil. They go for like the boring, just completely violent, evil villain where it's just like Malekith.
Oh
That's
no.
an example of a bad villain. Where it's just like he's just evil. And then, like, not only is he, like, just generic, boring evil, where he just doesn't really do anything, but he also sucks.
Yeah, like,
He gets
completely.
pwned. Like,
Malekith
his entrance
is awful.
Malekith, and he just gets his steak handed to him.
I think
It's like-
Malekith is probably my least favorite villain in Marvel.
Oh yeah, it's a shame, because I really like Christopher Eccleston. Like, he's an awesome actor, but it's just, like, he just gets such terrible roles.
Yeah.
It was in G.I. Joe, like, the movie.
Which
and
one? The first one?
Malekith. The first one, yeah.
Okay, because I actually like the second one. Kind of.
Yeah,
It was like a great
He was
movie.
in the first one. He was like the mole.
Nice.
Spoiler alert! Spoiler
Oh,
alert!
you just spoiled it!
Well, not really. You knew he was evil from like the first 5 minutes.
Okay.
But, yeah. It's
Leave.
but there's like with Zaktan is that it's like you sort of feel bad for him because he's just so weird that no one likes him no matter what.
Yeah. So he's like
It's like-
LJ.
It's like over life he's just learned to hate people because no matter what he does, people will hate him.
Sounds like LJ.
Yeah. Totally sounds like LJ.
People do hate LJ for a lot of reasons.
I never got that with you know when I was a fan I never understood that. I was just
Well, that's
like,
because LJ never did anything like in this side of the community like Warren Hayes.
that is true. Like LJ can be just as bad as anybody else, so
Yeah.
that's how I view a lot of people. It's like everyone can be-
Everybody has the capacity to be a jerk at some point or another.
Yeah, even I've been a massive jerk to LJ sometimes. And
I've
like,
been a massive jerk to
everyone's been a
LJ
jerk.
sometimes.
Yeah, I can be a massive jerk to everyone.
What is this?
What is that? What is that?
We're getting there, Viper. We're almost at the end.
What are the? You're gonna win with Hakan? That's insulting.
I can switch. I'll probably lose. I have like 2 lives.
Hakan's like, oh yes, I will be getting that Mask of Life, Zaktan.
How ironic.
Turns out it's the fake one. Zaktan and Hakan are Zaktan and Avak have teamed up instead of Hakan and Avak.
Alternate reality.
It's a
We're-
clay mask.
We're forging a Bionicle AU right now.
It's a clay mask.
Wow.
He puts it on and it's just it doesn't do anything.
I'm just trying to figure out what that is on the door.
I love how it's like
I mean, no! Game over!
Oh! Hi, made it to level 30. I may be out for now, but I'll be back, you pesky Matoran.
So that's a good Hakan voice. Top tier.
Yep.
Well, I think for the final level, if that is the final level, I honestly don't know, I'm gonna try
Oh,
Zaktan again.
yay!
Hakan was my crutch to get me through the lava portions.
Zaktan, the hero we don't deserve.
Or need. Or want.
Or need.
But he's the hero we got, so, you know, we got a deal.
I loved it when they teamed up in Power Play.
It was a cool moment.
That was a very cool moment.
But it was never destined to last. Because the
Yep.
betrayals are real.
Yep.
Oh man, 06 was a good year.
Ow, 6!
06!
Woo!
It's just like, I don't even do it for laughs. Like, I legitimately think 06 is one of the better Bionicle years.
I think it's like, it's partly because like I can find jokes in it because I know it so well, and I think that's why I enjoy it even more than I usually would. But also, like, I feel like I understand '06 a lot more than everything else in, like, out of all the years, it's one that's, like, resonated with me the most.
Yeah. Like, '01,
the
people look at it through, like,
like-
the nostalgia glasses, but it really isn't that great of a year, like, from a storytelling perspective. Like, '02 was good. I liked the bow rock. '03 was cool because of the Rockshi. I did not like the prequels one bit because I don't like prequels on principle alone.
Yeah, that makes sense. I know a lot of people like that too, and I agree with some of the stuff in there. It's like, you know what's going to happen, and so it takes a lot of tension out the story.
Yeah. And, like, the Ignition trilogy was great, and, like, '09 was kind of terrible, and '02 was the end, so, like, there you go.
Yeah.
The only years that even contend, I would think, are, like, '03 and '07.
Yeah, and also with '06, I feel, is that it was so much, like, more personal. Like, I don't know, like, there was a lot of emotion in '06, which I kind of felt emotion in '06.
Yeah.
A lot.
Because the stakes were high.
Yeah, when the Toa Nuva, like, got owned,
Yeah.
though I was, like, surprised at that, I was kind of like, oh my gosh. Like,
From a fan perspective, that was really impactful to have the main characters get destroyed.
that's
and have,
like that picture of The Dark Knight Rises, and it's like the picture of the mask on the ground.
Yeah,
And it's like, oh my gosh, what happened?
pretty much.
I've always wanted to do, like, not...
Oh boy.
Whoa! The door has opened!
I really hope we fight, like, a boss and, like, the Matoran combine
do
into
like
a
victory
Matoran Nui.
dance. Do like a victory dance.
Do-do-do-do-do! I win! I win!
Screw you, Hakan!
Yeah, you suck, Hakan. Time to win the day.
Screw you, Shadow One! I'm gonna kill you first! At last, we've successfully re-enslaved the Matoran, giving us control of Voya Nui again! Yes, the island is yours once again. Good for you.
We have a problem. What?
What? The Toa have arrived and are curing our Matoran slaves with anti-dermis launchers.
Good to know. Is that it? Oh, no, okay. No! Wow.
That was such a...
Absolutely fascinating.
Interesting.
I do not know how to feel about that.
That was better than the ending of Binog.
I will agree. That was better than the ending of Vinog and Minog 2. So for that, congratulations, LEGO. You managed to make a horde mode flash game have a better ending than your actual story-driven games. Congrats.
That was so, like, that ending was so uneventful.
Yeah, I know, right?
It was basically just like you knew he blasted all of them, and then it got to Zaktan, and then you just beat Zaktan without even any cheats.
Yeah, I know, right?
What happened?
I kind of want to see how the story ends, Viper. I think we gotta continue with Nika Island Assault or whatever.
Oh yeah, or Matoran Escape.
Or Matoran Escape.
Now that game is difficult.
Yeah. So basically, like, yeah, I guess to recap, I didn't even, like, this isn't a series, obviously I beat the game in one video, but, like...
Yeah, we beat the game in one sitting.
Since there are no more online games officially, and I don't feel like delving into the realm of fan games right now, I think you and I, what do you say we check out the rest of the '06 games, like, in time?
Yeah, sure, I'd be fine with that.
Maybe you can play one.
I need to stop, like, shouting, because it's pretty annoying.
No, it's pretty funny.
I'm just so hyped for '06.
Yeah, so hype! '06, take that, LJ!
Oh yeah, beat that, LJ!
So... thanks very much for watching this thing, whatever this was, Piraka Attack. And we'll be back in the future.
Saying it wrong, it's Piraka.
You should play Matoran Escape.
I really should, I'd love that. I was MLG at that once.
Okay, in that case, you should train and get recording software. Next up, you can look forward to the next thing, Matoran Escape with Viper and Meso coming soon to a channel near you. And until then, thanks for watching. I'm Meso.
And I'm Viper.
And we will see you all next time for the next exciting Bionicle Flash game. Let's
Ciao.
play, quote unquote.
Let's play.
Hashtag better than don't fight. See you
Yeah,
guys.
well actually I'm in Don't Fight as well, so...
Wow, you traitor.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm just Hakan.
Bye, guys.
See ya.